This week on Dear Bros, dude's gonna be horny. Stay tuned.
Oh. Okay.
You're listening to Bro Down Podcast all fucking day. Oh, yeah.
What's going on, Bro Down listeners?
That's not how we start.
That's
this.
how I start it from now on. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dear Bros.
What's up?
This week's Dear Bros is Tim's topic.
Hi. What's up?
This is Tim. He's all flustered because I started it off different. I fucked
doing
you
it
up.
differently.
You're all fucked up.
Everything's changing. I don't like change.
Oh, dudes be
horny.
That's true.
Yeah, dudes be horny.
That's true.
So I'm pulling an Andy, and we're doing two today because I feel like both of these are gonna go kind of quick. And
That's what he said.
and the first one, yeah.
I'll click it for you.
Oh yeah, let me see the mouse.
This one here.
Because I need to like scroll and
We're
shit.
on Bush League status today with the setup.
You know, we're off to a great start when we're like, I need the mouse at the beginning. All right, so this one's actually called Husband Keeps Explicit Media from Previous Relationships.
Oh, Jesus.
Dear Abby, a year ago when I discovered my husband's porn videos and naked pictures of his ex-girlfriends, goddamn pop-ups, you son of a bitch.
It reminds me of the early 2000s, though.
Right? Fuck. Now I lost my spot. We're gonna start over. Dear Abby, a year ago we just lost 1,000 viewers. Yeah, like we ever had 1,000 at the beginning. That's being generous. Dear Abby, a year ago when I discovered my husband's porn videos and naked pictures of his ex-girlfriends, he assured me he would delete them. It has been a year and he still hasn't done it. When I mentioned it, he claims he doesn't look at them and doesn't have time to delete them.
Dude.
So apparently this guy never shits.
That's like the worst excuse to, I don't have time to hit a button.
On my phone, the thing I have with
I don't
me
have
at all the
time.
time.
Okay, it takes time.
How many pictures?
it
How many
doesn't.
pictures are there? I asked him to be honest with me about if he intends to keep them, but he insists he will delete them. It makes me believe he has an emotional attachment to these women. How should I continue to deal with this issue? The reason I picked this is because she immediately goes to, he must have an emotional attachment.
Yeah, no.
He's just a horny dude.
This is where I agree with you.
Yeah.
Because I guess maybe that's just the difference between guys and girls. Like, yeah, he shouldn't have those.
Agreed.
Right? He shouldn't have those.
I agree.
But if we're being, like, calling spades a spade, like, it's not like he's like, oh, romantic sex video. It's just like, no. The dude's like,
Rosalind, where art thou?
It's-
My heart belongs to thee.
yeah.
No.
It's like he starred in, like, a soap opera back in the day, and he was almost an actor, but not really.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, remember when I was, like, soap opera? And he's just like, that's it. It's not like, there's no emotional attachment.
No, the dude is saying to himself, wife's going to the store real quick. I'm going to pretend like I'm in Mexico again with my ex.
Yeah, and here's the other thing, too.
That was a great fuck.
If she asked him I ask him to be honest with me about if he intends to keep them. Okay, do you really want him to be honest with you? No. You want him to say he's going to delete them. You don't want him to be honest because you're not going to be cool with him saying, like, yeah, I want to keep them.
Yeah.
Like, so don't. That's another thing that's weird when people do that. Like, not just in relationships, but just like in general, is when they make it seem like they're going to be okay either way, but they're clearly not.
Yeah.
Like, they're clearly not going to be okay with either way. It's just this one way.
Yeah.
So
it's just the one way.
don't. You had us in the first round. You know, it was all golden.
It's annoying.
It's still golden, really. But
It's annoying because she's kind of in the right. You're right.
she's 100% in the right.
Yeah, he shouldn't have them, but
Where she's wrong is doing the assumption
yes.
that, where is it? Emotional attachment. No. Like, do you think he has an emotional attachment? That's where, like, we go down this gray road where, like, at the end of the sentence, you just have to say, like, you just have to take my word for it on this. Like,
Yeah.
when men and women watch pornos, do you think they have an emotional attachment to those people. Like, you're pretending it's your dick when you watch them, right? You're not thinking like, this is another dude's dick. Like, that's not really what's going on in your head. If it is, you got probably some weird issues, right? Or like maybe it's something that you like. But I'm saying as a straight guy.
Yes, I see.
But
I follow your point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's got to be like that doesn't apply in your world.
Yeah.
Because it's both of the same thing.
Well, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole.
No. But I'm saying there's two of the same puzzle pieces.
Yes.
So, but what I'm saying is that there's no emotional attachment. There. You're just like, it's just something that you're attracted to sexually that you're watching, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is not like pulling on your heartstrings. Like, it doesn't have I can see the separation between there. Again, you shouldn't have them.
Yeah, agreed.
Shouldn't have them.
Yeah. So we do a great job of explaining situations a lot, but then we never answer the actual question.
We don't.
How should I continue to deal with this issue?
So
I would grab them during dinner, something, and be like, do it now.
You could do that, but I think that is going to cause more issues of insecurity because you're going to feel like the only reason he deleted them was because I forced him.
Well, that's probably the only way he's going to delete them.
Yeah, but then you're not really solving the issue because if she thinks that it's an emotional attachment,
all right,
her forcing him to delete them is not severing the emotional attachment. Right?
The emotional attachment.
Emotional attachment. But I'm saying from her mindset.
I see your point.
My first step, if I'm her, that's completely removed from him, is be asking yourself, why are you going down the path of thinking there's an emotional attachment? Like, what is causing you to think that, as opposed to just taking it for what it is? Granted, he's in the wrong for having them. Shouldn't have them.
Agreed.
But this is more of like can't you just watch other porn? Like, can't you just do that?
Be normal.
And be like, it's just like, wouldn't you feel weird if I was watching videos of other dudes fuck me? And then that's going to make him be like, oh, yeah, I would. Not like that. Like, so that's how I would do. I would probably present it like that. Like, would you enjoy knowing that I had videos that I watched when I, double click my mouse?
Yeah.
Of other dudes banging me? Like, even if you thought like I didn't have an emotional attachment to them, like, you wouldn't appreciate it, right? No. Like, why don't we make some of our own videos and you can watch those?
Make it a game. Have fun with it.
But I would definitely do some exploring of your own brain of why you went from like I can see where the connection is, but like I don't think that that's the issue.
Agreed. Let's see what Abs has to say. Another woman.
So okay, go ahead.
Dear wife, your husband may be less emotionally attached to the ex-girlfriend than titillated by their pictures. Ooh, I am shocked that she actually...
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy, she went full bro.
And she said it better than a bro, but she's there.
Well, she's smart.
Yeah. From what you have written, your husband isn't being completely honest with you, and that is the issue you should be dealing with the help of a licensed counselor. Oh, bullshit. This doesn't require therapy. Because solid marriages are based on trust, and there can't be trust without honesty. I understand that point, but I think she gets a little too gung-ho with the you need therapy now kind of thing.
Yeah, this is one of those, I think based on this is that the dude probably didn't think it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Because it probably isn't a big deal to him.
And
it was a typical guy response.
Yeah.
Which I think both guys and girls have that thing where like they don't understand why it's such a big deal for certain things with the other person.
Yeah.
And he was just like, all right, whatever. And then like he might have actually just forgot to delete them. And then when she confronted him again, he was like, no, like, just freaked out.
You know what? We're on the same wavelength. I think you like nailed it right there. He might not have been a lie. He probably said to himself, you know what? I will delete him at some point.
Yeah.
And just didn't, because to him, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, where she's got to explore, because I don't know the guy is only one paragraph thing, but to think that he has like multiple ex-girlfriends or videos, like, is he emotionally attached to all of them? Like, no, you don't watch the same porn video over and over and over again. Like, you go around because you want to see different shit. Like, I just think it's a little bit of an overreach. I think the guy just fucked up.
I agree. We're in 100% agreement on this one. I think.
High five.
Yeah. I think we're going to be in agreement on this one too. All right. So the next one up, we're saying is
Oh.
me fail English.
Good
That
English.
impossible. Family refusing to accept daughter's new boyfriend.
Nice.
This one's a fucking joke. Dear Abby, our 24-year-old daughter is dating a 28-year-old divorced man who has 2 kids. Her father is very upset about it.
Hold
and
on. 24-year-old daughter is dating a 28-year-old divorced man who has 2 kids. So he's 4 years older and has like 20 more years of baggage. Okay, continue.
We both think that they will be. Her father is very upset about it and refuses to meet him. The reason is the children. We both think that they will be a burden to our daughter and she will eventually have problems with his ex-wife. How can we tell her we don't accept him without pushing her away or making her break up with him? She doesn't live with us. Sad in Florida. I know what my answer to this is.
Florida.
but-
It's fucking Florida.
I know what my answer to this is, but you go ahead.
Okay, so let's put it this way. Let's break this down. She's 24.
She's 24.
Okay, now there's many different levels of 24.
There are.
Right? There's 12-year-old 24-year-olds. There's CEOs running multi-million-dollar company 24-year-olds.
Yep.
Very different. She's dating a 28-year-old divorced man with 2 kids. He could be the next fucking Elon Musk, Mahatma Gandhi, whatever. But they don't know that. I could see why her parents are concerned. But the fact that she's saying that the problem is the kids, and they're assuming that she's going to have problems with the ex-wife.
Everyone has problems with exes. That's a thing. So they ain't wrong.
They're not wrong. I think that the problem, where they fucked up was their daughter's dating this guy and all this shit. And they kind of like went too hard in the beginning. So now any concerns they have, she's 24, so she's probably not thinking like they're looking out for my best interests. She's got that like, you just don't like him because I'm blah. So because they went so hard in the paint right away, she's going to think that any advice she gives them is just because he has kids or whatever. So they kind of fucked up already.
Yeah.
I think they should have like made it like a, hey, like we have to like see what this is about. And then afterwards be like, hey, listen, we know you like him, but like think about what you're doing. Like, how much do you care for him? Like, is this just like a guy you know and you're dating like you would date a regular person and like there's no real like
spark there.
Spark or like you don't, whatever. And like you're going to take all this on like with the kids and the what, like you're 24.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So I think they should probably try to talk to her about it, and maybe the dad refusing to meet him is definitely typical guy behavior of like, there's a problem, avoid it. so I get it. But that's gonna be like it's that issue's not gonna go away.
Yeah.
And she doesn't live at your house, so technically it's not your problem. But again, if there's a concern of like, hey, our daughter's 24, not financially stable, she goes and marries this guy, has a kid, and then she's gonna end up back at home. Like, I get that. So maybe this is one of those things you just have to like lay it out and be like, here are our concerns. And this is what we think. But it just seems they went a little hard right away. I don't know.
That was my thing. They went way hard right away.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit of an age gap there, but not really. They're both in their 20s.
No, that's a perfectly fine age gap.
That's a perfectly fine age gap. So they're literally upset that she might end up with kids. That's it. And her father is literally refusing to meet a future, I mean, I'm being optimistic here, but a future potential spouse solely for the reason
he's got kids.
that he has kids. I
Yeah.
think these people can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, the other thing too is like, how can we tell her we don't accept him without pushing her away or making her break up with him? You can't make her break up with him.
Yeah.
She's 24 and she doesn't live with you.
Yeah.
What are you going to make her do? Like, that makes me feel like they're overbearing parents.
Yeah, 100%.
When they they think that they can make her break up with him, like just by saying like, you have to break up with him.
We don't allow this.
Yeah.
You are her parents, but you're not her parents anymore.
You want her to keep dating him, say shit like that. Yeah.
I think you're in the wrong, and I think you're not going to get your way, is the moral of the story.
Yeah, I would you have to accept that this is what she's doing right now.
Yeah.
That's what you have to accept. Yeah. Now, after you accept that, you can give your advice. But
that I agree with.
But basically calling her crazy and all this shit based on like facts that are not really that founded. Like, they're concerns, but you're overplaying the card.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to go see what Ab says. Dear Sad.
Sad.
Dear Sad. At 24, your daughter is an adult. At this point, she would have achieved enough independence to decide, without coercion, with whom she wants to be romantically involved. I do not advise refusing to meet the man she cares about because it may be counterproductive. Children from prior relationships do not necessarily cause problems, and not all ex-spouses fly around on brooms causing trouble. You and your husband should make an effort to get to know him, and if you see red flags afterwards, point them out.
Dude, we are on the money.
We are on the money. Look at us.
The fucking money.
Look at us.
Look at that shit. Watch this like not be recording.
Oh no, we're good.
We are on. We're right on.
We get an A+ for the day.
We do. I mean, that's literally what we said in smart people words.
Yes, it is.
Right.
It is.
Not a lot of likes thrown in there. Not a lot of ums.
Hit him.
Yeah, hit him real hard in the face.
Great. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Any last thoughts before we sign out this bitch?
No, I just would like to point out that we had the same advice as somebody famous, without peeking.
Without peeking.
We didn't peek.
All right, guys. Let us know what you think about these stories in the comment section down below. What would you do if you were either of these women? I guess.
Yeah. What would you do?
What would you do if your son was at home? I haven't said that in a long time.
Because he's hungry.
And the only way to feed him is to sleep with the man for a little bit of money. And if daddy's gone,
you're not going to be a rapper.
Shut up. Don't forget to go to brodownpro.com. We're coming out with new stuff all the time, kind of, sort of. And don't forget to also like and subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you get all of our videos. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Timmy Two Tones.
You're listening to Bro Down Podcast all